Hello, and welcome to Rotatic News. Today is March 14, 2024, also known as the 73rd day of the Rotatic and Julian calendar. Today we have lots of news. Breaking news today. Copycats from GeoTube are creating false propaganda about Rotatic News and that they are condemning the Rotat media. People who find GeoTube news should report their videos and ignore the content as they are showing false propaganda like always, much like GeoTube empire. They are still trying to make budget within their 90% go into the military. GeoTubers should fall and they should not exist ever. Raids will often occur on the GeoTube land as the people who are in the oppressive nation of GeoTube are waiting for their liberation. We have news that GeoTubers in Azawad mapping servers are saying that Rotats are the worst country ever. This message was sent to the Emperor, which made the Emperor enraged. The operation against Azawad will begin soon. This is because the hype of the Rotatic people are becoming weaker. Azawad has also tried to brainwash our Rotat people into thinking that Rotats are bad. The Azawad situation has been calm ever since, but it's continuing. GeoTube imperialism should not be tolerated inside of the Rotatic Empire. Glory to Rotat. There are other news of today, as Azawad mapping has been caught trying to lack off on Rotats during his visit. This is such a shame towards the GeoTube community, and that hopefully the Rotats will do something about Azawad. We have just seen reports that anti-Rotats who oppose the Rotatic government is falsely condemning Rotat because they compare it to Bin Laden and Saddam Hussein. The leader of the anti-Rotat alliance said that the Rotats are far more worser than Bin Laden and Saddam Hussein. What Axe said was denying the rumors. He said that the anti-Rotats were about cyber-terrorism and how the Rotatic Empire is doing it. As what Axe said in a statement, cyber-terrorism is the use of the internet to conduct violent acts that result in, or threaten, the loss of life or significant bodily harm, in order to achieve political or ideological gains through threat or intimidation. This becomes truer to the fact that these anti-Rotats are coming up with false claims. They have also made a propaganda channel which is against the Rotats and for their type of liberation which will fail. Screenshots given from the Rotatic press shows that the anti-Rotats are always ignorant on everything that they see. What the anti-Rotatic media shows them is propaganda and how to not trust the Rotats. Ever since the Italian Ball declared war on our tribal cultures, this is seen as offense. Axe is dealing with the threat right now, and it's soon to be over. Glory to Rotat. We have some news that criticism of the Rotatic government is reaching an all-time high. This is because the anti-Rotats are spreading propaganda and are helping and allied with the GeoTube empire and community. These screenshots follow what the anti-Rotats are doing to the young community of Rotat. Our perfect society is supposed to be based on daily life and greater quality. The GeoTubers are always finding ways to destruct the perfect Rotatic community. What the Emperor said is that the GeoTube community is a disease. This has been the case ever since GeoTubers are smuggling their propaganda through the borders of Rotat. The anti-Rotats and the GeoTubers are also criticizing people and citizens from the Rotatic Empire. Through their media, what they think is that they are successful. But the propaganda going through is making people believe that the Rotatic Empire is not a part of them. The GeoTubers are always not creative, nor are they smarter than the Rotats. We have some news that Ball has declared the surrendering of EAM. This came after an action which made EAM quit YouTube and the GeoTube community. Exposes and weaknesses were shown in EAM because of his attitude. The outlaw of Rotat has been founded and was identified as East European mapper. What crimes he did was really bad. He is currently in the GeoTube prison. The Rotatic Court of Justice will determine his crimes and how much time he will serve in jail. Justice has been served in the Rotatic Empire. Ball said, "Appreciate everyone who helped us take down this disgusting guy off the platform. All of you are based and true Rotats, and we appreciate our enemies for helping us. Sometimes enemy of my enemy is my best friend. Anyways, it's our move forward to stop this GeoTube community, and we can move on to continue our operation. Glory to Rotat." We have other headlines of the day. as Nigerian Napper is declaring a Rotatic tournament. The Rotatic government is seeing this as a chance of opportunity. And this is also a chance of making history. The tournament should show how Rotats are always the best people in the world. Our perfect society should live and will be history around the world. The tournament is also hosted by a Rotatic citizen who is comparing members of the Rotatic government. Glory to Rotat. Other news of the day, as JPNN has declared a Rotatic operation on the front lines against GeoTubers. The partisan armies of the Rotats are being released and will raid many villages that belong to the GeoTube Empire. Their empire is already the weakest empire. It will be easy for the Rotats to invade their community, as the new order is announced. GeoTubers will be raided, and by that, JPNN means everyone will be raided. This is announced after Rotat didn't become relevant to the community. But now it is time for us to become the best people in the world, and in the community of Rotat. Glory to Rotat. We have some reports coming. As Angela Mapper has been condemned of a crime by Rotat. It was that Angela Mapping has betrayed Hyper-Bulgarian and Raspy. The Rotatic government has issued it by showing to the media about why it isn't safe to trust Angela Mapper. Glory to Rotat. We have some breaking news today, as Ezit and Poznanbal tried to overthrow and coup the Rotatic government. This came in after Poznanbal decided to go into a walk from the Emperor's palace. This is where he soon founded people from the GeoTuber Empire, which brainwashed him into thinking that the Rotats were lying to him. Poznanbal and Ezit made a group alongside with the GeoTuber. They were caught and noticed by the Emperor, which in fact put them under arrest. They however escaped within GeoTuber agents, releasing over 5 more GeoTubers. What the Emperor said is that Poznanbal and Ezit are fugitives of the Rotatic government. Any people who try to help them are soon to become enemies of the Empire. Another news of the day is that a scam server has been nuked by the loyal Rotatic nuke divisions. Acts of retaliation is unknown for right now, but it is safe to do the followings in case of an attack. 1. You must go inside at all times. Second, you must go into a windowless room or shelter if you lock all doors, windows, and turned off ventilation and air conditioning units. Thirdly, an all-clear alarm will go off once it is safe to go back into your normal lives. This protocol will be doing tests around the Rotatic Empire and will be used in the case of an attack. Help centers are also issued and nuke supplies will be opened at the case of an attack. The Emperor is calling on building many bunkers for civilians of poor and rich decent. Axe called this in a statement. These tests are always in security in case of retaliation or else a surprise attack from the GeoTubers with a nuke. These drills are always available to help the people know what to do in a nuke. Now we have the weather. There are goods and bad ones for today. Without further ado, here is the weather. Today's Rotatic News was presented by the Rotatic government. Ever since Rotatic News is ending, I would like to thank the team and everything they do to keep Rotatic News alive. Goodbye and have a good day. Glory to Rotat.